Advertising is the lifeblood of modern business. It allows companies to connect with people who might need their products or services. For a long time, advertising was a broad exercise. Think of a single billboard seen by thousands of different people, or a television advert broadcast to millions. The hope was that a small fraction of that audience would be interested. But today, technology has changed everything. It provides the tools to make advertising smarter, more efficient, and far more relevant to the individual. This shift is not just an improvement, it is a complete reinvention of how brands communicate with their customers, turning a megaphone into a one-on-one conversation that builds real connections. The importance of this technological evolution cannot be overstated. In 2025, businesses are not just competing on the quality of their products anymore. They are competing on the quality of their customer experience. Digital advertising is a primary battleground for this. Technology helps businesses understand their audience on a much deeper level. It allows them to deliver messages that resonate rather than annoy. This is crucial for building brand loyalty in a crowded marketplace. When an advert feels helpful instead of intrusive, it changes the entire dynamic. The goal is no longer just to sell, but to assist, inform, and even entertain, creating a positive association with the brand that lasts long after the initial click. We are now in an era where the digital advertising landscape is powered by a sophisticated suite of tools. Customer data platforms, or CDPs, act as a central brain. They gather information from every touchpoint a customer has with a brand. This includes website visits, app usage, and social media interactions. This unified view allows for what is known as omni-channel marketing. It means a customer receives a consistent and seamless experience, whether they are on their laptop, their phone, or even interacting with a smart device in their home. This integration is fundamental to modern strategy, ensuring that the brand story is told clearly and coherently across all channels, making every interaction count. The result of this technological integration is a far more strategic approach to advertising. Companies are no longer guessing what might work. They are making decisions based on solid data and real-time feedback. This data-driven methodology allows for continuous optimization. Campaigns can be adjusted on the fly to improve performance, ensuring that marketing budgets are spent as effectively as possible. It is a cyclical process of listening, learning, and responding to consumer behavior. This foundational shift towards intelligent, data-informed advertising sets the stage for the more advanced innovations, like artificial intelligence, that are truly defining the industry in 2025 and paving the way for a more connected future. Artificial intelligence is the central engine driving the next wave of advertising innovation. Its primary role is to bring a new level of personalization to digital ads. AI algorithms can analyze vast amounts of data in milliseconds. They can understand an individual's browsing history, past purchases, and even their likely interests. This allows brands to create hyper-personalized ad experiences. Instead of seeing a generic advert for a shoe shop, you might see an advert for the exact pair of running shoes you looked at last week, in your size. This makes advertising feel less like a broadcast and more like a helpful suggestion from a friend who knows you well. This level of personalization is made possible by machine learning, a subset of AI. Machine learning models are trained on data to recognize patterns and make predictions. For advertisers, this means they can foresee what a consumer might want or need next. For example, if someone buys a new camera, AI can predict they might soon be interested in camera bags, lenses, or photography courses. This is called predictive analytics. It allows brands to be proactive, offering relevant products at the exact moment they become useful. This not only improves the chances of a sale, but also enhances the customer's journey by anticipating their needs before they even have to search. Beyond simply showing the right product, AI is also revolutionizing the creative process itself. AI-powered tools can now generate different versions of an advert automatically. They can change the headline, the image, or the call to action to see what resonates most with different audience segments. This process, known as automated creative optimization, saves immense amounts of time and resources. It also ensures that the creative elements of a campaign are as data-driven as the targeting. This blend of art and science allows marketers to test and learn at a scale that was previously unimaginable, constantly refining their message to achieve maximum impact with every single impression served. The power of AI extends to managing campaigns in real time. Programmatic advertising, which automates the buying and selling of ad space, is now smarter than ever thanks to AI. AI algorithms can bid on ad placements, adjust spending, and shift budgets between different channels automatically, all based on performance. This means campaigns are constantly being optimized for efficiency and effectiveness, without the need for constant human intervention. This frees up marketers to focus on higher-level strategy and creative thinking. The AI revolution is not about replacing humans, but about augmenting their abilities, enabling them to build more intelligent, personal, and ultimately successful advertising campaigns. The way we experience ads is undergoing a dramatic transformation. Flat, two-dimensional screens are no longer the only canvas for advertisers. Immersive technologies like virtual reality and augmented reality are opening up new, exciting possibilities for brands to engage with consumers. Imagine trying on a new watch from the comfort of your living room using an AR filter on your smartphone. Or perhaps you could take a virtual tour of a holiday resort in VR before you book your trip. These experiential marketing tactics create memorable and deeply engaging moments. They move beyond simply telling people about a product and instead allow them to experience it in a virtual space. These immersive experiences are becoming more common as the technology becomes more accessible. Brands are creating virtual showrooms where customers can explore products in 3 dimensions. They are developing gamified ads that turn a simple promotion into a fun and interactive challenge. For example, a furniture company might create an AR app that lets you place virtual versions of their sofas and tables in your own home to see how they fit. This not only helps with the purchasing decision but also creates a powerful and positive brand interaction. It transforms advertising from a passive activity into an active and enjoyable one, fostering a much stronger connection between the brand and the consumer. Alongside these new realities, a new kind of spokesperson is emerging: the AI avatar and the virtual influencer. These are computer-generated characters with their own unique personalities and social media followings. Brands are increasingly collaborating with these digital personalities to tell their stories. Unlike human influencers, virtual influencers can be in multiple places at once, and their messaging can be perfectly controlled. This offers a new level of creative freedom and consistency for brand campaigns. These avatars are not just digital mannequins, they are designed to build emotional connections with their audiences, sharing stories and values that align with the brand they represent. The rise of these digital personalities signals a shift in brand storytelling. It is no longer just about the product, it is about the narrative and the world that the brand creates. An AI avatar can guide a customer through a complex purchase, acting as a friendly and knowledgeable virtual assistant. A virtual influencer can take their followers on a fantastical journey that subtly weaves in a brand's message. This approach is particularly effective with younger audiences who have grown up in digital environments and are open to new forms of entertainment and communication. By embracing these innovative tools, brands are not just advertising. They are creating captivating content that people actively want to engage with and share. As advertising technology becomes more powerful, the issues of trust and transparency become more important. Consumers are increasingly aware of how their data is being used, and they demand more control. In response, the industry is exploring new technologies to build a more trustworthy ecosystem. One of the most promising is blockchain. Originally known for powering cryptocurrencies, blockchain can be used to create a secure and transparent ledger for advertising transactions. This can help verify that ads were actually shown to real people, not bots, and ensure that advertisers are getting what they paid for. This helps combat ad fraud and brings a new level of accountability to the entire supply chain. At the same time, the regulatory landscape is changing rapidly. New laws concerning data privacy and consumer rights are being introduced around the world. These regulations are forcing companies to be more transparent about the data they collect and how they use it. This is not a hindrance but an opportunity to build stronger relationships with customers based on trust. Companies that respect user privacy and give people clear choices about their data will be rewarded with greater loyalty. The era of collecting as much data as possible without clear consent is coming to an end. The future of advertising depends on a new contract between brands and consumers, one built on mutual respect and transparency. In this evolving environment, the only constant is change. The tools and strategies that are effective today might be outdated tomorrow. For businesses to succeed, they must commit to continuous learning and adaptation. This means staying informed about the latest technological trends, from AI and immersive reality to blockchain and privacy-enhancing technologies. It means being willing to experiment with new approaches and measure their impact. It also involves listening carefully to consumers, understanding their concerns, and adapting strategies to meet their evolving expectations for how brands should behave in the digital world. Complacency is the biggest risk in this fast-moving field. Ultimately, the future of AdTech is about finding the right balance. It is about harnessing the incredible power of technology to create more personal and effective advertising, while also upholding the highest standards of ethics and privacy. The companies that will thrive in 2025 and beyond will be those that use innovation not just to sell more products, but to build genuine, lasting relationships with their customers. They will understand that technology is a tool, and its greatest purpose is to create better experiences, foster trust, and deliver real value. The road ahead is complex, but for those who are willing to learn and adapt, the opportunities are immense.